Adam,
Kyle.
welcome to the XCOM bar / memorial.
Oh man, it's great to be here. I will have some psionics and an alien implant, if I can.
I don't think it's that. I think it is an actual bar, as you can see from these two ladies just chilling here, having drinks.
Oh, I thought it was like a bar that serves like the XComs. Oh well, then can I just get the Bureau XCOM declassified?
Yeah, that one's a tough one to swallow, but okay.
Okay, cool.
I'm not going to tell you.
That's like the bar rag of the XCOM.
Oh, I've never played the Bureau. I have it from a humble bundle at some point, something along those lines. But I didn't hear great things. So this is.
I started downloading that actually after I started playing this.
So this is XCOM 2.
It's the second XCOM game.
The second, well, okay, of the new XCOMs. This is not Enemy Unknown.
It's the second XCOM game.
It's not Enemy Unknown.
Right there.
It's not Enemy Within. It is just 2. Not even a subtitle.
Okay.
Just kind of is what it is. So this is my ship here. Let me back out here. You can see my ship. So you remember the first XCOM, right?
Yeah.
So the first XCOM, you had a bunker. Now you have a ship.
Now you got a big ass airship.
Yeah, and as you can see here,
great.
This is an alien ship, as you can see, which we have captured. So I'm not going to go into. There is actual story stuff going on in this game, which is a little surprising because I think the first XCOM really didn't have a ton of story going on. Which is understandable because all of your grunts are kind of disposable random guys. Which is still the case, obviously. But you are the same commander from the first game. There are some returning guys. There's Central there. He was the person that always talked to you back in the first game. The Council, at least one of the guys from the Council is still here. Shen has a daughter.
So can we just talk for a second about how badass that moment is when the Council, the Council comes back? Like that guy from the Council, like he's just like, everybody else is turned except for one of us.
Yeah.
And it's super badass. It's super great.
Is that the same? That voice actor sounds like the exact same person from Crackdown. I'm
pretty sure it is.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like.
I want to say that might be Peter Weller. It sounds a lot like Peter Weller to me.
It does. I honestly have no idea. I probably should know that, but that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to play XCOM. So I'm pretty not very far into the game yet. As you can see right now, I'm trying to complete the Skulljack project, which is, from what I'm gathering, it's similar to the what did they call it? Like the stasis thing or whatever, where basically I'm trying to capture a live person. But I haven't done that yet. It's still in progress. I'm still researching it. Right now, what I got going on, let me go to our little map. So this is the world, as you can see here. It's different, because we got a ship.
It's a bit different.
So if I wanted to go over here, we're actually going to go fly over there, and we're going to go check this stuff out. Now, obviously, I'm not going to do this right now, because as you can see down in Mexico... Oh, this is different. I don't even know what this is.
You have made considerable progress.
Oh, hey, I got some money.
The past month, Commander.
Thank you.
I mean, hey,
it does sound a lot like Optimus Prime. He really does.
Yeah. It
Commander, we have intel suggesting the aliens are working on development.
I don't even know what any of this stuff is. I should have hit that button.
Peter Cullen. It's not Peter.
Peter Weller is the...
Peter Weller is RoboCop.
Is RoboCop, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so apparently they're going to attack me in 4 weeks. So that sounds scary. But we're not going to get into that right now.
The Resistance has a hidden cache of resources.
I'm going to ignore this right now. So as you can see, there's a burning building down here in Mexico that I should check out. But all the bottom here, these are all the missions that I kind of got right now. Gaining intel at my headquarters. Going to go help out in, I guess that's New Mexico? I don't understand how these things work. There's a black site that I'm making contact with. There's some supplies that I could go get. There's a bunch of stuff that we can do here. So before we dive too much into like all this other stuff here, let's just go to the game itself. So what I got going on here is that Advent is attacking people, and we need to go save them. Pretty straightforward.
Now, okay, so who is, for the sake of the viewers, who is Advent?
Right, okay, so that's right. We haven't even gotten into that. I've been following this game since I started talking about it. So basically, you played XCOM, the original reboot. This is 20 years later now. And humanity kind of lost. Not kind of, they actually completely lost. And now the aliens control the entire Earth, and we are the resistance. We are rebels. Yeah. We're fighting against the man. Where last time we were the man. And that's not fun. Yeah. But basically, what the Advent is the new alien regime is called the Advent here. And as you'll kind of see, they've created human-looking things that are actually like human-alien hybrids. And yeah, basically we haven't, like I said, early in the game, haven't really gotten into what the overall thing is. Right now we're still in the early stages where we're trying to meet up with other groups of resistance around the world to coordinate our attacks, get more supplies, etc., etc. This is my squad I got right now. This is my A squad right here. So you got your...
wow, you guys look so much better than my guys do.
Yeah, so as you can see right up front, if you played the original XCOM, there's different classes here than we're used to. Now, we still have our sharpshooter. That's probably always going to be my favorite. We have, instead of the heavy, they have this, they call it a grenadier, which is heavy weapons and demolitions. We have the specialist, which has this little robot guy that can do, like, he can attack people, he can provide cover, he can go out and heal people based on how you rank everyone up. And then we have my personal favorite, which is the ranger, basically replacing the assault. And the ranger has a badass sword that chops people into pieces. That is awesome. And they got a shotgun too, but mostly it's the badass sword. She's my highest ranking person right now. She's pretty awesome. But like I said, I'm not going to mess with this too much. I'll kind of show some of the customization once we get back, assuming we get back. But let's go into the mission, and let's see what we got going on here. So just like the original XCOM, you start out with a group of 4. We can rank that up, I'm assuming, to probably have a total of 6. I was reading some things where you can go into the INI system, the INI settings, and just crank it up to like 60 if you really want to, and just go crazy. Which sounds like something that would be really fun and really stupid. So here's what's going on.
Fuck.
The aliens won't hesitate to kill anyone they find, so we're heading in to protect as many people as we can. Secure the camp and eliminate
Yeah, so
all
like
hostile
this is
forces.
really weird to me. Like I don't remember, like, so they kind of introduce this game with like a whole lot of story, it feels like.
Yep.
Like right at the end that I don't feel was really present at the end of XCOM the original. Like I don't feel like it hit as much of the story beats as they try to present just within like the first, like even within like the training mission.
Yeah, I mean,
they seem to be setting up a lot of shit.
yeah, I mean the way that XCOM ended is kind of, you know, like, hey, this is a suicide mission. One guy's gonna sacrifice himself. Like they kind of build that stuff up, but since it's kind of just generic grunts, there's not a ton of association with those people. So it makes it a little bit hard. Like, there's some stuff at the beginning when you had the tutorial on that did feel a little bit more story-based, but nothing like what they're doing here. Like, they've really ramped it up.
Yeah.
So this is a pretty straightforward mission. There was a lot of missions like this in the original XCOM, where basically we got people here that we need to go save. And the aliens are going to try to kill these people. You got your standard XCOM here. Being on PC, this, for the moment, is 100% mouse and keyboard, no controller support. Maybe it'll come at some point. I guess it's just a controller support. I do believe it has Steam controller support.
Yeah, it like launched with Steam controller support. which seems really oddly specific. But
Yeah, but that it's pretty standard XCOM for the most part. You got your basic stuff, your fire, Overwatch. You got the different things for each class. Like this, for example, is the first step with the Gremlin, which is this little robot guy, which can go give someone defense if you want to. I can shoot grenades from my Grenadier. I got a sword, so it's kind of pretty standard XCOM stuff. High cover, low cover, things like that. You got your blue line that shows how far you can move in one move. You got your dashing that lets you run a little bit farther. Pretty straightforward stuff so far. There's actually a lot of missions. This isn't a good example of what I played up to this point, because a lot of the missions actually start where the enemy doesn't know you're there. They call it concealed. And then it's actually up to you. Oh boy.
At first, Advent
Oh,
deployed
jeez.
non-lethal
Already.
stun units for crowd control and the occasional protest. We don't see a whole lot of that anymore.
Okay, so this is an example here of what they look like now. That looks like a human, pretty human-like. Pretty early on, in the first cutscene, they take the helmet off of these guys, and they're not human at all. They look more like the sectoids, but when they're walking around, you think they're human, and I think that's kind of the idea. Is it's not really confirmed up until XCOM takes off the helmet that they're actually not human. Everyone's kind of led to believe that they're human, because at this point, it's a peaceful kind of truce that they have with everyone. Like, humanity's not happy, but they're okay. Aliens are in charge. There's lots of propaganda going around, as you would expect from a regime like aliens taking over. I've already beaten this mission. These guys were not here the first time I played this. That's a little unsettling. But let's see here.
that seems a bit off. What difficulty are you playing on?
I'm playing on just the standard normal, I guess you would say.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go ahead and see if I can blast these guys, because these are two real rough guys. So there's the Grenadier. As opposed to just throwing a grenade, she can actually shoot a grenade out, which is obviously going to give her a little bit more range than just chucking it. Let's see what I can do with this person here.
Affirmative. Moving out.
And just like the assault, this guy's got the shotgun, or this girl, I should say. So she's not super great at long range, but good enough when a person's standing out in the open.
I mean, for critical there, yeah, I think that's fine.
And the first thing that you really notice, it's a lot prettier of a game than I remember the original XCOM being. It's a lot of environmental effects. They've really ramped up enemy design. There's a lot of really interesting stuff going on. Okay, so that was a weird technical glitch there. Sorry about that. So basically, like I said, it's a lot like the original XCOM. Adam, you played the original XCOM, right?
Yeah, I mean, I played a pretty good chunk of it.
Got it.
I
Moving.
got into a bit of enemy unknown, like quite a bit of enemy unknown, but I never really got into a lot of enemy within, and I kind of kicked myself for that, because it seems like enemy within was a like looking at a lot of this stuff, it seems like they took a lot of stuff from enemy within and kind of adapted it into this game. At least it kind of seems like. Yeah, I played a pretty good chunk of that.
Yeah, I mean,
And
Enemy Within was kind of unfortunate, because Enemy Within, it was the exact same game, but with all the new stuff kind of built into it, so it made it a little bit more difficult to actually go back and play it, because you're doing the entire thing over again instead of just trying out the new stuff, ramped up or a different section. So it made it a little bit harder, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was like the one thing I remember with it was like, I don't know, like I think it had been like probably, yeah, that was like what, a year in or so, like after the game came out is when they put out Enemy Within, And I just like went back to it and was like, well, I don't really want to do all of this stuff again, so I guess that's it for me. You know, like that was kind of it, you know.
So, as you kind of seen here while we're talking here, the sectoids are like some of the most annoying enemies, just kind of the stuff that they do. Not annoying in a bad way, just kind of like they just mess you up. They're in full force, like one of the first enemies you get. This is the first mission that you see this weird clay face looking enemy. I don't know what that's all about. They're talking about shapeshifters and whatnot. This is the first mission you ever actually see him on. This is going a lot worse than when I played this the first time.
It doesn't seem to be going good.
Significantly worse. One thing I've definitely noticed, especially since the last time I played XCOM.
Yeah, this.
Yeah, I mean, you were at the end of the game the last time we played XCOM, and now we are back to like weak, like people where I had like my tried and true like death force basically last time I played XCOM. So that's a bit rough to kind of go back. It's been pretty hard. Let's see here. I should probably shoot this thing. Faceless, they call it. The giant.
You probably should take care of that guy. He doesn't seem like he's gonna. It seems like you're gonna have a bad time with him.
Yeah, I mean, when there's a giant clay monster coming at you, you're gonna have a bad time. It's just the way it is.
Enemy down.
All right.
So one thing I kind of noticed when I was playing, and maybe this is just my perception with it, but I seem to be noticing like this one, and maybe it's just because it's been so long since I played Within. This one seems like it right out of the gate gets a lot harder because you have the sectoids now who, like, you meet them in like the second mission in, and if they kill one of your dudes in that second mission in, they will like immediately reanimate them as a zombie.
Yeah.
And I don't remember like that stuff does not hit that early in the game, right?
No. It's pretty brutal. Like this.
Within, like that's.
Yeah, like the second mission that I played, I think everyone died and I had to start over, and I was like, wow, they're kind of really going out. Adam, are you ready for the best part of this game so far? It's the best.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Oh, it's so
That's
good. It's so good.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
And more importantly, we lose that guy now. So he's not a threat anymore. And we just went from a pretty bad situation to a manageable situation.
Yeah.
There's still civilians dying, though. Whatever. What are you going to do? But no, it definitely comes right out the gate, and it's
the
hard.
Yeah. Like I got into my second mission and it was like I lost that grunt that you kind of get in the first mission. Like you're, as with the last XCOM game, like you have the one survivor, and I lost that one pretty quickly because you have to defuse a bomb thing within a set amount of turns, and I kind of found myself running up against the clock on that as well. Like by the time that I defused it, I think I had a turn left before it went off. So it seems like they are like a lot. They're not holding back, and they're getting into this stuff a lot more quickly than they did in Enemy Within.
Well, yeah, and there's a lot of missions that are specifically based off of. It's time based. Like you have to be rushing. You can't just kind of sit back and go carefully. I mean, this, like I said, this is one of those few missions that's actually a little bit differently. Most of them have been, oh, like is this what you're doing? Yeah, you better hurry up. You got 8 turns to get there, or it's gonna blow up, or you're gonna be forced to retreat, or whatever it is. This is more of a standard XCOM mission like we've been used to.
Yeah.
Missed. I mean, probably shouldn't try to shoot him through a wall if you wanted to actually hit him. But, I mean, just like with any XCOM game, it's really fun. I've really been enjoying it.
I mean, like, it is a well-polished experience. I mean, I give it a lot of credit. Like, I think that them just kind of concentrating on the PC version, and you know, I only kind of just got to the point where you are starting to clear out the ship of debris and starting to build up, you know, new you know, research labs and things like that. But already, like, you can kind of tell, like, it feels like a significant, like, it is the same game, but it also feels like there is significantly more stuff. There seems like there are way more systems in place here than there were in the original Enemy Within, you know, like, it, and like, as a result, like, like, it seems like concentrating on just a PC version of it helped this game a lot.
Well, yeah, I mean, everything that I heard, it sounded like that console version did pretty bad. Which is unfortunate, because that's the version I played it on, and it was really fun.
I'm pinned down here.
Yeah, and I mean, presumably this is gonna come to consoles at some point, right? Like, I feel like that seems like a pretty safe bet, but it seems like they just wanted to get this version out and get it in a playable state, so then maybe they could concentrate on, you know, a console port, or, you know, getting everything into place for that stuff.
Yeah, well, and a part of building it up front for PC is this already has mods. It's been out for, what, less than 24 hours, and there's already mods up on Steam Workshop for it, which is impressive.
I mean, the first mod in this game is a corgi gun.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
It's a gun that is a corgi. And who the hell knows if by the time the people actually have seen this video, like, what the what other mods they're gonna add in.
Yeah,
I was
exactly.
kind of hoping that like somebody would add in, like, somebody will mod in controller support to a degree, you know, like, and like I enjoy playing this game on a mouse and keyboard. That I'm, you know, it doesn't feel bad, but I am still kind of used to playing it on, you know, God, back then it was, you know, Xbox 360 controller. So I would like to see, like, them kind of maybe mod that stuff in, or, you know, officially them do it, you know, however they have to.
Yeah, well, there's nothing specifically that the game is doing that really requires mouse and keyboard support. It's kind of just what it is. Hey, so this is the first thing that's new here about XCOM 2. I should say the first thing. There's a bunch of things that's new. They have loot now, actual loot.
Yeah, loot.
This is just a resource. Other times I have picked up loot. I've actually picked up scopes, and there's a hair trigger I found that, you know, I give you different little bonuses to your weapons, and the weapons actually matter now. When you do that, they are permanent unlocks for that weapon. So if you attach them, they're stuck there unless you want to replace them with something better, which is very different. Very surprised that that's kind of the way that they went. Well, let's see here. Can I do this without killing? I think I can. So it's really interesting. That kind of goes into a lot of there's customization to a level you just never saw in the original XCOM. You can still go through and change your names. You can change what they look like, whatnot. Now there's color, and you can change your weapons. And now that I was rocked it, and I did this with what looked like a really bad situation, I actually managed to rock this with an excellent rating.
Oh, excellent.
Let's go back. Let's go back to the base. Crisis averted. Look at all my records. Man, I'm just killing it with the records. 100% successful shot percentage. That's definitely never done that before. It's gonna be a hard record to break.
I actually like. I really like that they put all of this stuff here now, as opposed to like before, where it was just kind of your standard loading screen. If I remember, man, like, this is all shit they just started, like, they just added with this version, right? Like,
Yeah.
you know, all your records and like who did what and all that.
Yeah, like I said, and like things like this, there's a little bit more flair to it than you got in the past here. And we're already right here. This poor guy, Edwards, he's gravely wounded, so he's got to take a knee. We'll go ahead and promote these other two people here. So again, just like with XCOM, you got your tech tree here, as you would. Lets you do 2 different options for each step. It's a permanent choice, no going back, no change in your mind. But each person can be upgraded in a different way. I'm going to go with medical here for my gremlin, so I can actually send my gremlin out to heal people if I need to. Which is good, because from what I've seen so far, it doesn't look like the drone can actually be damaged. He kind of just is ignored by enemies. And then, of course, for my ranger here, I'm all about the blade. So basically this means that they're not going to trigger Overwatch, which obviously I want. I just want to run up to people and kill them. And then you get your thing. So here's the loot that I picked up. Lyrium core. You got your corpses that you normally get. If there was other stuff in there, like I said, I picked up scope. I picked up some other things. They would show up in here. And you can actually equip them on weapons. And you get the same thing. We got a new research. It's crazy.
I mean, some of that loot is also like determined by like there's some of that loot that it seems like will decay if you don't get it within enough turns, or if you don't end the mission within that. Like it seems like if you don't go to collect it within a certain amount of turns, or you don't finish the mission within that set amount of turns, it seems like they just kind of disappear.
They basically say it like all the stuff is on like a self-destruct timer or something like that, so if you don't get it within enough turns, whatever the weapon is or whatever will just self-destruct.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do miss that damn
so let's go in here and I'll kind of show you what we got for customization here.
Oh yeah, 4 people wounded.
Yeah, you know what? I kind of play.
Both of your sharpshooters are wounded. That's not good.
I play a little fast and loose with people. You know, play. This is what it is. Now you have. So this person's upgraded another step, so we got more customization, which is cool. So let's kind of show you. This is all customizable, which is crazy stuff here. You can change what they look like. You got hair color. You can actually go in and do armor. If I want to change the color of her armor, you can mess with that. You got secondary armor as well. But wait, you can also change the color of her weapon if you want to, which affects both of the weapons. Let me go into. They have options.
Yeah, there's also ammo. There's also weapon skins, just in general, besides the colors.
Like I want to get mine nice little alien colored there. I could let's see here, what's good. Ooh, that's a nice bright red. And then I'm gonna call this. Shot Daddy. I don't know what I'm calling these things. And that's a gun. Like, that is a specific gun that she will have. If I upgrade this weapon, it will be on this specific gun. Now, this gun can go to other people, but the amount of customization in this game is crazy compared to the past ones. I mean, everything is.
And like there was an amount of customization with Enemy Within, but it doesn't seem like it was anywhere near this level. Like it was all very like, here you go, here's your armor color, and here's your armor, you know, general look of it, and that's about it. Like, that was kind of all you could do. It's crazy that they have that much stuff going on with it.
Okay, so we're gonna go in here. Let's take a look at this guy here. First of all, we got to do this. This guy's name is Addam.
Is he gonna die? He's gonna.
No, I'm not gonna.
Oh,
Let's
man,
see.
he's
Yep,
dead.
Addam is definitely from Spain.
Definitely. See?
And you can see in here, you can actually
Oh
customize
my God.
everything about this person, because as you'll kind of see here. Sorry, I went out too many times here. You can save this to a character pool. So what you can actually do is people out there on the internet can make all these characters. They can make celebrities. They can name them after football players, you know, video game characters, whatever. You can download those characters, and they will just show up in your game when you recruit people.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
it's pretty crazy. I like that my sergeant, his nickname is Pitbull. That's pretty random there. So, like I said, as is, you got the same thing. There's research going on. There's engineering going on. You got your actual headquarters here, or I guess you would say bedroom, that has all kinds of flavor text if you want to read about connections to the old XCOM or about the different classes or the different enemies. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here that you can read about. It's way too much that I will probably ever read. Let's go back here. And let's see if we can get ourselves another mission here. Like it says here. So this is going to give me... This is it's just tons of stuff is popping up all the time, which is really cool. So now I have another side mission here. I was actually working on this one earlier, and I'm running low on supplies, so I need to get some supplies here. So when you're sitting there like you would in the old XCOM, and you're just kind of running, waiting for stuff to happen, you're actually doing stuff now. So you're actually getting supplies. I just picked up a new guy, a new engineer. You're not just sitting there doing stuff just for the sake of doing it. Like you're actually working towards stuff the entire time. Like I was saying, everything is customizable down to the point as well of engineers and
What can I do for you, Commander?
And researchers. So the engineers are actual people. You actually assign them to different things. So, for example, this guy here, he's actually helping to research or to create something faster. The skulljack here that I was doing was going to take 14 days, but I assigned him there, and so then it was only going to take 7 days. If I want to clear out one of these places, which I think I might actually.
You should probably clear out that space.
I'm just going to put Angus here, and he'll just go take care of that for me. He'll clear that out. Seems like kind of a shit job for one person to do, but I guess it is what it is. So let's see if we can't get another mission, something that's a little closer to what most of the missions have been so far.
Commander, we've got local resistance forces waiting to make contact.
Let's see
we'll
here.
have to make the first move.
It's got a lot of stuff here. Let's go here.
Setting course for Sector
Yeah,
10.
make contact with the Eastern United States. So this is the first...
You know, that classic part of America, Eastern.
So this is the first main story mission I run into over here, where we're trying to get into a Advent black site that's supposedly capturing humans. But so there is an actual storyline, there is an actual goal for everything we've done so far. This is us making contact with the Eastern Americans.
Commander, we've established contact with the local resistance.
And now, just like with original XCOM, I've made contact with a new place. They're going to give me more supplies every month. And now I can spread out to other countries. So it's, I don't know if, I want to say that this is completely randomized from where I started. I just happened to be in America, North America, when we started here. Let's look at a story mission. Operation Burning Slumber.
This is good because it means that I get to watch you and see like where the failures end up happening. And then
I mean,
because I'm like 3 or 4 missions behind you, really. So I mean,
yeah, I mean, I'm not. The fact that it says difficulty difficult up here is giving me a little bit of pause.
that's a bit disconcerting.
But you know what? We pushed through.
I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this. On the missions that were labeled easy, I wound up deciding to knock my difficulty down. Like, that's that's the point that I hit where I'm just like, nope, I'm gonna have more enjoyable time with it on the lowest difficulty.
Where did you start off at the normal, or did you start at something higher? Or?
Yeah. Oh no, I started at normal.
Ugh.
I was like, nope, this shit ain't happening.
It's classic XCOM.
First time that
a lot of it feels unfair sometimes.
The first time that I lost somebody, I was like, the first time that I lost somebody, I was like, yeah, no, let's not do this. Let's
Our contacts in the local resistance have
Let's
shown
not.
us how to access the Advent Black Site. The aliens worked hard to keep this place under the radar. We don't know what we're gonna find in there.
Yeah, I've definitely run into. So I mean, all of these people are completely randomized when you load them. I've used the customization a lot to kind of go like, I don't like how that guy looks. I'm gonna go change it, or like I feel like that girl should look more badass because she has a sword. You know, little things like that. I've kind of like, it's really nice to be able to customize it. I haven't gotten too much into. Look, I have an all-female squad right now. I haven't gotten too much into like going in and specifically naming all my names or anything like that. Usually I name them either people I know, or I've toyed around with naming them after video game characters. But since I was doing this thing, I didn't want to just blast out all the people I know in my XCOM squad to watch them die. I feel like this is going to be a rough mission. I'm probably going to fail.
I can tell just by looking at this, it looks like it's going to be a rough mission.
Position is obscured.
Okay, so here we are. So this is what most of my missions have been so far. We're concealed, which means the enemy doesn't know we're here. We can kind of move around with a little bit more freedom than we're used to, and we can kind of get into the best spots. So when we actually do want to attack the enemy, we'll be there ready to go. Don't have any idea where they are right now. We'll still see the alien activity like you normally would. There's Pitbull right there.
Heading there now.
I wish I knew some crappy Pitbull songs to sing, but I don't. I just know they're all crappy.
He sings that one. Let's see.
I mean, he's featured in like legally he has to be featured in every song. That was a law that was passed.
Was it Pitbull? Was Pitbull play at the? You wouldn't know. I was going to ask you about the Super Bowl last year, but you don't do the sports. So
I don't know. That the one with the thing that happened where the team won?
No, you're thinking of something else.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. Glad we cleared that up. All right.
Let's see here.
Did you ever mess with like any of the like? Because I know like there was that big thing that hit a few weeks ago that the guys who made that Long War mod were doing like official stuff with these guys. Like, did you ever mess around with any of that stuff?
No, I did not. I'm not entirely sure what you're talking about, to be honest.
It is like a more brutal version of XCOM, like on its hardest difficulty.
Oh yeah, because that's what XCOM needed.
Yeah, no, people who think that game is too easy. So, fuck it, let's make it more tough. Yeah, that doesn't sound fun at all. That sounds like a really miserable experience to me.
Okay. So now we got here. So now we've spotted them. Obviously, like I said, they don't know where we are. All of those red spots that you see. Let's go back over here. If I were to run to any of those spots, they will detect me and they will immediately turn hostile. So kind of what the game directs you to do pretty early on is when you're concealed, get everyone in spots, get them in Overwatch, attack with one person, and then hopefully you can take out a bunch of them in one fell swoop. That's why I'm kind of pre-planning and getting my sniper up here. So he'll be ready to go. Is that he? I don't know if that's a he or a she. That's Emma. Sorry, Emma.
You said that you had an all-female squad. So.
Yeah, actually, but now that I think about it, I think one of these is a guy. I don't know. Maybe they're all girls. Like I said, I haven't customized them, so that's my fault. Let's open this door. Okay.
That's affirmative.
I don't think there's anyone in here. It's really scared right now. This is tense. Alright. So try to set up, see if we can set up like the perfect ambush right now. Let's see here. Go right
No
there.
need to ask twice.
Just in case. Alright, let's see. Where should you go? That window. Now. Yeah, that's good. I don't think they'll be able to see her through that window. She'll be hiding.
It's pretty good about like if you're hiding in a spot, like it doesn't seem like they will catch on to you right away. Like it seems like they have to hit you from a specific angle in order to see you.
Yeah, no, it's definitely doing like line of sight
Just
stuff.
really good.
I've definitely noticed parts where like I was definitely close enough to have been seen, but they take on the actual line of sight so that it's not that big of a deal. All right, let's take a look here.
Confirmed.
Okay, switch to you.
Overwatch.
All right, let's do it. Yeah, take that. Shotgun to the back. Dirty alien.
They spotted us.
I would like to just point out, look at that ass.
So another thing you can notice here that I really appreciate is they've gotten smarter about Overwatch. So back in the last game, if you did Overwatch, a lot of times you would get guys shooting at the same enemy even after they were dead. They're playing a lot smarter where they actually go in order. So if you killed someone, like I just killed that sectoid, they move to the next person, killed that guy, and then they move to the next person after that. Which used to always piss me off because you'd just be wasting turns, wasting bullets. Oh,
Right.
that hurt.
Oh, did you lose that wall there?
No, I think I still got the wall. I can't really tell. I still got it. No! No!
Oh! Oh, that's bad.
Gotta roll with the punches, you know what?
Oh, they got swords too, though. Now that's
Yeah,
pretty bad.
I mean-
that's not good. That's not.
Why don't I can't shoot anyone? Why can't I shoot anyone up here? Alright, I'm not sure.
I feel like I feel like on the criticism side, I feel like I've had that a couple times. Like already, like only a couple missions in, like I've just had instances where it's like, why am I unable to shoot these people who are, like I literally in one of the missions I had a sectoid like two like actually it was like one square between us, and I was only being given like a 26% chance of damage, and like I would have other people who were like, it was like clearly in the line of sight, but for some reason it just wouldn't hit like in these guys. Like I don't know, like I don't know if that's just an issue that like maybe I was having, but it does seem like there's maybe some instances where some of that stuff doesn't make sense.
Yeah, so now, as the sniper, you have the line of sight thing where if someone can see it, you can shoot that person. So I guess she couldn't see him before, but now she can? I don't know. Can't explain it. Alright. I also need to point out that I did kind of just detonate a bomb right next to a dead soldier's body. That's probably not cool.
I got it, right? Hey.
Oh, I thought I killed that other one.
Probably not.
That was probably not a good move. Alright, so hey, I got a scope. So next time I can put a scope on one of these people's weapons if I want to.
Heavier than it looks.
I did not realize I didn't kill that guy, though. That's probably not going to go well. Nah, he's retreating. He's afraid. Should be afraid.
Or he's just gonna bring in the bigger guys.
You know, I want to say positivity here.
He's probably gonna bring. I'm pretty positive he's gonna bring in the bigger guys.
I luckily haven't ran into the bigger guys yet, like the what do they call them, the mutons, if I remember right. I haven't run into them yet.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Stepping off.
Let's see if I can find where he went.
Hold
I did
on,
lose
Margaret.
guy super early.
The containers, the trains, this entire facility.
I don't play Iron Man, but in the for the sake of this mission, I'm not going to bother with trying to go back and reload or anything like that. Just going to kind of live with my mistakes, as it were.
Live with the consequences.
Yeah. Missed. I gotta run.
Did you ever play the iPad Android version of Enemy Within, and then Enemy Unknown?
I dabbled with it a little bit. It's I mean, it's the exact same game. It's amazing how well it works. But I didn't really get into it all that much.
On the move.
Just kind of wondering like how many years it's gonna be before we get XCOM 2 on iOS and Android.
Yeah. I mean,
How many years is that gonna be in the future?
Yeah. I mean, one thing I will say from the bit of this I played so far, it seems a little buggy at times. Little graphical hitches. I actually cut it down from my recommended specs all the way down to medium, just to kind of see if that would solve a little bit of the hitching and whatnot. And the load times seem longer than I would have expected.
See, I remember the load times in the original not being great either, though. But maybe that was because I was running it on a worse system at that point. Yeah, like the glitch stuff. So you know, there's that cutscene right at the beginning, or not the cutscene, but the tutorial mission where you have Central going in to recover the character, and like he lifts them up onto his back, and you got to kind of carry them out.
Yep, he wasn't there for you, was he?
I guess that'll be
He
okay.
wasn't there for me. Okay, so that's not just me.
Nope, that is not just you. Oh my god, what is that?
Stay clear of those turrets. We're still
Oh,
not
God.
entirely sure if they're fully
That's a
automated
turret.
or remotely triggered.
Oh no.
Good copy. Moving on target. It's killing time.
It's killing time.
On Overwatch.
Really afraid of this turret. God.
Yeah.
Designated coordinates.
I wonder how that thing's line of sight works.
Well, let's hope I don't have to find out.
God, I hope you kill it. I really hope you kill it.
Oh, this has armor. Okay, I didn't realize that. Got it, though. So they have this new thing, so you can see there's a little yellow bar next to that person's health, and that's a thing of armor. So armor works slightly differently, it sounds like, where depending on what type of weapons you have to shred it first before you can deal any type of health damage. Like I said, that's pretty new. That's the first enemy I've seen that had armor, whereas my Grenadier does have armor. Ugh, more people. Never stop coming. All right, let's see here. None of these are great shots. Yeah.
Oh, but it works. It works.
See, I think the game knows that we're streaming right now and is being especially kind to me.
It's decided, yeah. Go easy. This time, but next time, no mercy.
Really?
Oh well, never mind that shit.
I'm out of firepower over here.
Still a sectoid out there, though.
That's it. My weapon's spent.
Yeah, where the hell did he go? There he is.
Oh, those are actual like little barriers that you could run through. That's interesting. But see, the sextoids, which are like the third enemy you run to, they do this shit. Where they reanimate dead bodies, they cause your people to panic, they can actually mind control your people. When you're in the second mission of a game and they're doing stuff like taking over your people, like, that's crazy for how early this game. Like, I kind of wonder what this would be like for someone who's never played an XCOM game.
Yeah, like, it is a very, very sharp, like, sharp difficulty curve, I feel like. Like, maybe even, like, if you just chose, like, the easy difficulty, like I said, like, that's what I'm kind of playing on right now. Even with that, I feel like the fact that they can do that quickly is super intimidating. Like, because, you know, if you haven't played these games, you don't realize that, like, you're going to lose people. That's a thing that kind of happens with this game. Like, the fact that you can have your characters die, have them get brought back to life, and then you have to figure out that, oh, I can sever that link by killing this dude. Like, it does feel, like, weirdly intimidating, but I also kind of, like, this feels like an actual sequel. Like, it doesn't feel like they're just retreading the water. It feels like they are expanding a lot of the concepts that they had with that first game. And I appreciate that a lot.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it kind of starts over, like, expecting that you already know what you're doing. Like, it's got a little bit of a tutorial to it, but, like, the majority of, like, hey, there's high cover and low cover, like, it touches on it just very, very briefly. Oh, no, what's he doing now? Ugh. Luckily, these reanimated people, he is pretty far away, and they're pretty slow. So I don't think I'm going to have any issues with this guy. I should be able to take out this sectoid in the next turn. Don't mind him, he's just going to stand there. Shoot. Oh, I can't get to this guy. Man. This is really rough right now. Alright. This is not a good percentage shot. I gotta do this.
It's dead. It has to be dead.
It's dead this time.
Overwatch. Back online.
So is that new? I was able to reload and then fire in the same turn. I don't remember being able to do that.
I think that's a new thing. Like, I don't remember you being able to reload and fire in the same turn. Like, that was when I kind of first had that happen, you know, where I had to reload. I was like, well, shit, this means that I just lost the turn. But it was like, oh, you can totally manage both being able to fire and reload.
Enemy destroyed.
I think that's new.
Okay. For the moment, we're okay.
Roger that.
By okay, I mean we only lost one person so far.
Yeah, you got like status effect on one of them. You're fine. You're okay.
That's
And
good.
see, even that's gone now, so it's fine. For this being a mission that is classified as difficult, I say you're doing okay.
Heading out.
Yeah, it's I'm an XCOM veteran at this point. Like I said, I played the entirety of the first XCOM reboot, and I have started about 2 or 3 other XCOM games. No, I beat XCOM twice because I beat it on Xbox and then I got it on PC, and I beat it on PC as well. So where am I ultimately going here? I need to go to this room. Okay, I'm almost there.
Looks like nothing bad's gonna happen there.
I mean... There's still aliens moving around, I guess.
Okay.
Sadly, the person who died was the person who has the health packs, so that's not great.
Maintaining position.
Yeah, I was gonna make mention of that.
Movement ahead.
Okay, they are definitely inside there.
Scanning.
Alright, let's do this. Okay.
Okay, I'll go.
Oh, okay. They'll trigger the cutscene. Those are people. That's a lot of people.
That's a whole bunch of people.
More like a refinery to me, Doctor.
Once we get our hands on that sample, we'll know for sure.
So basically what we're saying is that this is Soylent Green, actually. It's just a different retelling.
I'm on it.
XCOM is people.
Is there no one in here?
Move into position.
Oh, there they are.
Extremely well-equipped mechanized.
Oh, what is
There's your
that?
answer.
Oh, what is that?
Oh, oh, that's a robot.
Got it covered.
Yeah, I got a loot thing that was like deal extra damage to robots, and I was like, oh no, oh no.
I mean, there was some, like, the hardest enemy from the last XCOM was, like, that disc thing that kind of turned into a floating gun. You remember what I'm talking about? Like, I remember that guy being this son of a bitch to kill.
Yeah. It also looks like he has got two things of armor on it too.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have to get some grenades out. So they specifically say grenades is what you're supposed to use to shred armor. That's the most effective way. All right, how do I get? Let's see, how do I get the sniper in a good spot here?
Getting it done.
Oh, Overwatch! Don't kill her! Don't kill her!
Overwatch.
No! I forgot that he was in Overwatch.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? You know what? I know I said I wasn't going to do this, but I'm going to do this. Because
That's XCOM.
F that nonsense right there. You can take my random specialist guy. I'll survive. Yeah, you can't take my sniper. Not when I'm already down one person. All right, so none of that happened. I don't know what you're talking about.
What were we talking about?
Okay, so what I really want you to do is, yeah, like right there. That sounds good. Don't go into the bad place. Oh, he still sees her. You can't hit her. You can't hit me. Alright. There we go. So it took off the 2 armor and did 4 damage.
Hard target.
That's pretty successful.
Negative ammo.
Yeah, that's not bad.
How far can we throw? Not far enough. Okay.
Not that far.
What's over there?
Oh, getting a little crazy here. Why is that saying it's not hitting that person?
Catch.
Oh, it's gonna hit the ceiling. Oh no, there's more people. What is that? I'm gonna point out that this is like, what, the 4th mission of the game? 5th mission of the game?
Yeah. Yeah, something like that.
There's heavy fire in this zone.
Oh, I see. So that's how armor works. Now I understand. He still has that armor. So I went through the armor before. He's doing suppressing fire.
But I mean, if you can get your machine gunner in there,
I should just be able to do this.
That armor. Nope.
Oh, he's got 1 point of damage left. Man.
But you got the suppression on him.
Moving.
I need to finish this here. 2! XCOM. XCOM be messing with me. So the problem here is that I don't have any ammo. Wait, but I can do this now. See, I'm used to old XCOM where you used to not be able to load. Alright.
Yeah.
We got this guy.
There you go.
Target eliminated.
Okay. Really afraid he's gonna shoot my sniper. Oof.
Oh. Lucky.
Alright. Oh, this is fairly easy here. What? What?
Target's still up.
You suck. Alright. Well then, this is what we're gonna do.
Position confirmed.
89%. Not quite 90%. I feel like that would hurt.
I
mean, he got a point blank range, probably not feeling great.
mean, probably, but he's also dead at this point, so I don't really think that that's an issue for him.
Yeah. Alright, so what am I doing here? I need to get in there. How far can I run here?
Already there.
You heard the doctor. Secure that canister.
I like that she runs on the counters.
Forces on the ground.
Cool. Cool.
Uh-oh.
Ready covered. Anybody else feel that?
Whew. I don't know what he was trying to do,
Ooh,
but that
nice.
wasn't good. Okay. Oh! Stunned.
Oh, no.
It's okay. It's okay. One
It's
more
so
guy
good.
left.
It's so good.
Feel so good.
Okay. It's okay.
Still good. It's still good.
Okay. Yeah. Hopefully we can take out this guy right here.
Nice.
Hostile neutralized.
So I don't know if you've seen this yet. You can actually shoot. Can't really see it from here. You can shoot explosives, gas tanks, stuff like that. There's a part in the second mission where you can take out like 3 guys just by shooting a gas tank. That is really nice and really helpful. Let's see here.
Heading out.
I gotta get behind cover here.
I'm trusting you here. Reloaded.
Oh my gosh. So this is, I mean, this is very, very XCOM-y stuff here. I know it's kind of going a little while. I think we'll play it through because I should be getting to the point where we're almost done here, one way or another. Hopefully the good way, not the bad way.
Yeah, I feel like one way or another you are. Yeah, I feel like one way or another you are close to the end of this mission.
Ugh, I don't feel great about any of that. Okay. Let's see.
Out of ammo here.
Alright, let's see if we're close. If this is gonna work. Every time.
Oh, you got him.
Check it before you get too close.
It's, yeah, I mean, so from what I've seen so far, that is the best use of the Ranger, is taking out those sectoids, dealing with whatever random threat that they've started doing, mind control, doing the reanimated zombies, whatever it is, perfect for it.
Just being able to get them too fucking sweet, yeah.
Okay.
What's over there?
Black site vial. Alright.
It's not explosive or anything, right?
Shen, any readings?
No signs of radioactivity, no significant energy signatures of any kind. Whatever it is, it's safe to handle.
Yeah, because it's alien and we understand everything about alien technology.
I mean, the last game it worked out really well. They're just like, hey, we got this alien tech. Just fucking shove it in me. Just put the alien technology inside of my face.
Alright, so now all I need to do is get out of here. So hopefully I can get out of here without much more of a fight.
Getting it done.
So it seemed like in that first mission, when you have to do an escape thing, it seemed like if you got one person to escape, they all escape. But I don't know if that's the case. Like, is that?
That is not the case. That is 100% not the case.
Okay.
It's basically the way that they're saying is like there's no countdown timer here. A lot of times there are, but basically we get to there and the ship is waiting there for us. Oh my gosh. I need to get there.
Yeah.
And they got 3 guys that have 6 health. Oh, man. Alright.
Good to go.
Let's see here.
Affirmative, moving out.
Because like in the first mission, you can you can escape without having all of your soldiers in that section. Like all that you needed to do in that first one was just like get Central and the person you're extracting to that point. Like your other grunt did not need to be there for it to extract.
Yeah, no, I don't. From what I've seen, it doesn't seem to be the same from a different mission I did, where it seemed like I was individually, one by one, having people grab the rope and go up. That guy's got Overwatch. Alright. Let's see, how far can I make it? She's not gonna...
might trigger Overwatch here.
Oh, she's not gonna... I have my Ranger
okay.
spec'd out so she doesn't trigger Overwatch.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. This might, though.
Well, that took care of the Overwatch.
And now that's dealt with.
Okay, one guy left.
I think you got this.
I do think I got this, because the person that has the most health is what's closest to him. And she's in good cover.
And you can... And you can
She
just...
was in good cover. Alright, well, we're just gonna sword this guy.
I'm doing something.
Oh no! I can't sword while I'm disoriented.
Headed there now.
Oh yeah, you're fine.
Alright.
Kill confirmed. Gonna need to reload soon. Solid copy.
Alright. Let's get out of here.
Move!
So yeah, I mean that's XCOM 2.
They called in some friends.
It is every bit as good as XCOM, and like I said, it seems like they are just amping it up, adding new things. Let's see here.
On it.
Kind of starting from where they were and just going up from there. I'm really interested to get deeper into this and kind of see what it looks like for the rest of the game, because, I mean, I'm still using basic weapons, and, like, I've gotten nowhere in this game yet.
Evac confirmed.
Right.
And, like I said, for the first time, it seems like they actually have a story. Like, this is an entire mission that is filled with actual cutscenes and dialogue, and everything is kind of going on here.
Evac confirmed.
And that's what we got.
All surviving XCOM operatives.
There you
are
go.
secure.
Alright.
Firebrand returning to base.
Hey, you just lost one person on that, so I mean that's not terrible.
We just hit
And there's one guy I didn't kill, apparently. Who knows where he
This
was?
a place no living human being was ever in.
He was hiding.
Would he have been the guy that was coming in?
I am to see it gone.
No? Because they shouldn't have counted them yet. I don't know. Unfortunately, we did lose someone, though. Which I never like. And what I've seemed to be unable to avoid so far is tons of people are taking damage, which means I'm going to need a huge stable of people. I feel like in the original XCOM, I never ran into it that much, where I was waiting for people to heal. It seemed like I kind of always had my A squad ready to go.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's XCOM 2. It is out right now, obviously only on PC. But if you played the original XCOM in any shape and form, I don't see how you would be disappointed with this game. It is very fun. Man, that's a rough shot right there. I think that's a good time to stop there. Adam, thank you so much for joining me with this, and we will play some more. We'll probably talk about this on the next podcast, and hopefully have another 10 or 15 hours under our belt and kind of go into what all changes. But that's XCOM. It's really good.
Thanks, Kyle.